Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Okay. The energy start in your reading for today, which is the February 19th, 2020's daily tarot card reading. So, the energy starting for today, it starts off pretty. So, we're still in celebratory mode, rejoicing, giving praise. I don't know if some people, it could just be the energy. Like, the energy is that, like, a lot of people have been feeling kind of tired and groggy. And so I felt the tired and groggy energy before, but now I'm in more like rejoicing, celebratory energy, like happy energy. So, how you use that energy, I guess, is up to you. But maybe perhaps you use that energy in a way that is not too expensive. Like if you go out, like, okay, you're so happy in your soul and you're like, wow, I really want to go out and do something. I want to go to a party, but I can't afford to go to the club or something. I don't know. But it's like you're watching your money because there may be some type of debt or something that's on your mind. Um, Sometimes this card can be related to like soul contracts or something that you have going on, but because the card next to it is the Ten of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse position, so it could just be a regular monetary debt. So it's almost like you feel the energy has changed and shifted, and you feel the excitement in the air. So you do what you think is fun, and for some people that may be just listening to music and being happy. For some people that may be going out and celebrating, socializing. But whatever you're doing, you're watching your spending. The reason why is because this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is not good in regard to your family, wealth, and well-being. I think this part of the reading is about a masculine energy. The last time I was talking about a masculine energy, because Queen of Cups showed up again in this reading, so I'm thinking that we're talking about the King of Swords, but I'm not 100% certain, but I could go look to see if that was the last energy, the last court card showing. Anyway, the point is that whatever we're doing, celebrate, if it was a baby shower, if it were, whatever event, knowing that you have expenses to pay, maybe because somebody's short on money or something like that, you're not overspending. So there's some type of commitment. So because there's a commitment here, okay, see, I know every time when I'm seeing this card lately, it's about some type of soul contract. So it almost seems like if I go back here, it's almost as if it's like you went out on a date. Okay, we kind of probably want to know who this is with. I'm going to check to see if this is with the King of Swords, because it very likely is. But anyway, it's like you guys went out on a date, but you had to watch your expenses. It has something to do with like some type of soul contract that you had previously. I'm just checking to see if this is about the King of Swords. Somebody was maybe in single mode in the previous day's reading. Let me see. King of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords was the last court card showing. So this is the King of Swords energy. So the King of Swords went out with someone on a date. It could be somebody he has a soul tie with. He has to watch his expenses because his family wealth or whatever is not doing so well. I don't know if he's making a commitment, but if he is making a commitment, it's not with it's like he's having a problem with his inheritances or just in general with his monetary funds. So if he's making a commitment, it's not like a large sum of money. And then on top of that, it seems like he basically, well, no, he's regretting separating from someone. Okay, I recall what happened in the last reading all of a sudden. Like, the King of Swords was sad, I think, that he didn't get to keep the Queen of Cups, so he went to find another date. So I guess this was the date he went on, but his money is short. So if he's making this new person a love offer, he's still thinking about the Queen of Cups. I'm not sure if the other person, okay, see, there's like an argument or a negotiation or something with this new person, and they don't move forward with it because whatever it is about, it's not a lot, it's not about a large sum of money. And apparently he doesn't really like her because if you recall in the last reading, I was explaining something about well, it was I think I did a part 2 in the last reading. So the part 1 I think of the last reading. Well, no, that was this morning that I did that. Anyway, guys, so now I lost my thought. Okay, so anyway, so the Eight of Cups reversed is about somebody regretting making a decision to walk away from someone. And I totally lost the thought. Maybe it's not really that important. But anyway, so this new relationship for the King of Swords is not going to work out. I'm just going to keep going. And actually, it's kind of confusing. It seems like it's not working out. But at the same time, it's saying Ace of Wands, like the beginning of a new relationship. Could be the beginning of a new work project or something. So I don't know if he's scouting, because it's kind of confusing. It seems like, okay, it's a rebound relationship. An attempt at a rebound relationship that doesn't seem successful. Like they're not moving forward together, yet they still sleep with each other. I don't know what that is about. So the next card here is it is an illusion. Somebody's not seeing reality for what it is. I'm guessing that's the victim that he chose. Okay, the next card here is the Four of Cups, like he's bored. If you guys were listening to the last reading, I was saying I didn't trust the King of Swords because it seems like his energy was just wrong and he was coming with devil reversed energy. So it's like, okay, so there's a betrayal. I'm almost sure he's the party who is not being betrayed, but maybe he's the one who betrayed the person he slept with. Because so the next card here is the Page of Swords, something about spying, gathering intelligence. Okay, so there's this push-pull with this new rebound relationship, okay? There's not a lot of money being offered for a commitment. There's either a fight or a negotiation. They don't want to move forward together, but they might still have slept together. And then somebody realizes this is not real. Maybe they realize it's not real because the other person got up and walked away before the other person woke up, you know? I'm not sure. I already told you about the boredom, but I'm just trying to corner who betrayed whom. So I wonder if when the King of Swords went out on a date, the woman he tried to victimize was playing him. That's what I'm wondering. Because he's not offering her a lot of money for commitment. He's thinking about somebody else. They kind of get an argument. They don't go forward together. So I don't know if she just took the money and ran off, and that's what the betrayal is. I don't know if the reason why she did it is because she didn't think it was a solid offer and she was bored. The Four of Cups card. So I'm guessing because the King of Swords feels betrayed, he decides to spy on the person who played him. And so I don't know if he had to go out to socialize to go figure out where she went. Or if he's just moving on to go find somebody else to victimize. I'm not sure. Sorry if you're offended if I say it that way. Let me see. So the next card here is the Sun. Okay. So maybe perhaps he did send someone to go spy on her, or he set up something to spy on the woman who walked out on him recently. The latest victim, I guess. I was going to say something else, but I won't say it. So he goes out to socialize again, and he has success. I don't know. Okay. You know, I thought about it again. I almost wonder if he was getting money from the woman. I don't know. It's kind of confusing to me. So, the next card here is the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is about, I guess, being stuck, not knowing what to do. I don't know what he's stuck in between. He's stuck in between his lack of money or something. So, okay, so anyway, his luck is increasing as far as home life and stability. And so he decides to go after another prize. So his dreams and wishes are fulfilled. Okay, so the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. So he's taking a leap of faith toward his dreams and wishes. Maybe perhaps the person who was being spied on was the Queen of Cups, because if the other person played him, the rebound person, if she played him, he may not be interested in her. He wants what he wants. So maybe he sent someone to spy on the Queen of Cups while he went out to socialize to figure out if he could try something else. So we had the Fool card already. So he took a leap of faith because he wants the Queen of Cups. I don't know if he's indecisive about it. So anyway, the Queen of Cups is here. A lot of times indecision is about the Queen of Cups in the past like 2 to 3 days readings. So I don't know if she's still pregnant and still undecided about what to do about it. So the next card is Strength. Like, keep going, just don't make the decision now. So the next card is Transformation. So I don't know if she's going to change from continuing to move on with the pregnancy. Okay, so the next card is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about children. It's about happy memories, reunions, childhood friends. So I don't know if this is a past lover or something, because behind that we have the Lovers card. So I don't know if this is an ex-partner or a person who was interested in her in the past. Okay, so the next card is the High Priestess reversed. I said reversed. Okay, so when I shuffled cards, sometimes the cards come out randomly. Sometimes they kind of come out in a bulk and like they're almost falling out of my hand, so I just let them out. So with this reading, if it resonates, that's great, if it's a good reading. But that happened to me twice here, where I had kind of like a couple cards and I went ahead and used those cards. So we have a past lover showing up here for the Queen of Cups. The past lover could really just be the King of Swords. It's like the Queen of Cups is kind of, she was probably by herself trying to figure out what she was going to do and still being undecided. I wonder if the King of Swords is a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio. I know we had a King of Cups in the past and he was kind of in Scorpio energy. So I don't know if it's the same king, but just in a cold-hearted mode of being, or in controlling mode. So that might be her past lover. What does she think about it? She's using her intuition. So in regard to that situation, the King of Swords, if he's in managerial energy, but he's probably normally in King of Cups mode when he's in emotional energy. So there's some type of justice here, because what happened last in between the two? With the King of Cups, I don't think he was having a solid relationship because he had too many people. So the justice here, if this reading seems a little scattered, sorry. I'm a little bit kind of maybe distant from it right now. But so the justice card here is about real love coming in, maybe, as opposed to a player type energy. So, okay, somebody's trying to manifest something. Okay, so the next card here is the Six of Wands. There's justice. I'm gonna pay attention a little bit more, because what I just see is that there's possibly a pregnant Queen of Cups holding her own, which takes strength and self-control, transforming maybe to accept love this time. So maybe if the King of Swords comes through, maybe she will take it. That's what it seems like. But up at the top two rows, when we're talking about the King of Swords, it seems like he does not have a lot of money. He's holding on to his money. So after there's a victory, it's like somebody's trying to manifest real love. So we have the Ace of Pentacles card representing a materialization of whatever the magician was trying to manifest. If that were real love, then it's coming through. It could be money, but I don't think we're talking about money right now. So the next card here is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, somebody speaking their truth, like maybe perhaps the King of Swords comes in and says, you know what, Queen of Cups, you know, I really have feelings for you. I'm very disappointed you didn't stay with me in a relationship because I thought we were going to stay together. And maybe he expressed his feelings. And when he expressed his feelings, he was met with heartbreak or sorrow, and wished probably he didn't say what he said. So after he spoke his piece, got his feelings hurt, then he's like, okay, let me step back for a minute and just leave you alone. Apparently you're not interested. And so the next card here is the Seven of Wands. So like he's kind of defensive, like I think he likes her, which if he's in King of Swords energy, the problem he's having is that if he likes her, he should be in a more loving energy, not being cold-hearted and controlling. So now the next card here is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about possibly what I just said. Like maybe perhaps he was being too controlling, or, you know, I think in the previous readings, it's like there was some type of monetary scandal. So it's like he paid the Queen of Cups. At that point, she was in Queen of Pentacles energy. So like he paid her a certain amount of money to get in a relationship with him. But what happened was he wasn't supposed to touch that money. She got in trouble for taking money, but she didn't take the money. She thought he gave her the money legitimately. So there's a whole bunch of scandal going on. So what's being tempered here is maybe perhaps whatever's keeping the King of Swords out of love, like away from love. So that could be, like I said, his lack of showing love, his lack of being emotionally available. So, okay, we have the Three of Wands. That's the next card. I'm not sure if he's going to put in work into the relationship to actually make it work. Maybe this is like the new beginning card. But this time he's going to put in effort in making the relationship work, like showing feelings. Okay. So it didn't say that they got together, But what I do see is an emperor and an empress. So I didn't see like the commitment card come back up again, but I do kind of see a couple here together. So it's either one of two things. It's either, because I know that the Queen of Cups was probably pregnant from her boss. They worked at the same company maybe. So, and then the Queen of Pentacles, she was Queen of Pentacles initially. So I think she was just high up in the managerial ladder of the company. And so her boss was probably over her. So it seems like maybe perhaps they got together because the masculine start to show his emotions and temper the controlling aspects of himself. So that's interesting. But what happens is that there's a lot of burdens, like a heavy burden to carry. And I recall that from the Queen of Cups perspective, when she was weighing the pros and cons of whether she was going to have the child or not, she was like, well, this will be a heavy burden to carry. But at least at this point, at least she has a partner to carry the load with. So the last card of this reading is the Two of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if it is because, well, technically the way it shows is that the Emperor is the last court card here, and then it's followed by the Ten of Wands. So I don't know if it's because the Emperor, the masculine, is carrying a lot of burden. I think possibly because they're a family. I mean, they're a family and they're going to have a child. So regardless, for them together, there's a heavy burden. But I'm not sure if this Two of Pentacles here is about the Emperor juggling, because I don't know if it's the Emperor's energy. See, no, it could be the Emperor's energy because the Emperor is still working at the company, as far as I know. The Emperor is still working at the company. He's carrying a heavy burden because he has to go to work and then maybe come home to a woman, and then she's going to have his child. So that's, I guess, a little bit extra work for him. But I don't know if he's juggling work and family or if he is doing something on the down low behind the Empress or behind the Queen of Cups back or something. So I guess that's something to think about if this reading resonates for you. And sorry if I was a little bit scattered at the top of the reading. But anyway, I connected with the reading at the end. I hope you guys appreciate it, okay? So I hope that you guys are having good relationship situations and are not falling for tricks and traps, okay? Okay, so take care, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, by the way, okay? Bye.